गांधीजींच्या बरोबर मी होते तेव्हा त्यांचं हे सहयोगावरच लक्ष होतं. आणि त्यांनी सांगितलं की सर्व धर्माचं जर आपण तत्त्व काढून एकत्र केलं तर एक नवीन धर्म बनवता येईल. म्हटलं मी तेच करणार. आणि तो धर्म म्हणजे सहज धर्म आहे. त्याच्यावर गांधीजी म्हणाले होते की हे अशक्य नाही, कारण आपली संस्कृती आहे. हे अशक्य नाही, मुळीच अशक्य आहे. आणि हे होऊ शकतं, हे घटित होईल. आपल्या संबंधशास्त्रात आत्मसाक्षात्कार झाला पाहिजे असं म्हणतात. तसंच प्रत्येक धर्माच्या शास्त्रात हेच लिहिलेलं आहे. हे जे खोटं नाटक करत बसतात ना, त्याचा काहीही संबंध त्या धर्मांशी नाही. सर्व धर्मात एकच गोष्ट लिहिली आहे की आत्मसाक्षात्कारला प्राप्त करा. तर गांधीजी मला म्हणाले की तुझा सहयोग, मी लहानशी होती 7 वर्षाची तेव्हा त्यांच्याजवळ गेले होते, तुझा सहयोग सुरू करू आपण. पहिल्यांदा स्वतंत्र व्हा. स्वतंत्र झाल्याशिवाय तुम्ही स्वस्वातंत्र्य कसं चालणार? कबूल व्हा. म्हणून स्वातंत्र्याच्यात आम्ही भाग घेतला, मेहनत केली, सगळं काय केलं. पण आज बघते काय झालंय लोकांना, नवीनच शिंग निघाली. हे कसे काय लोक झाले? एक त्याला कारण गांधीजींची एक चूक होती, त्याने जवाहरलाल आपल्या डोक्यावर बसवलं. हा काय हिंदुस्थानी होता? पक्का ब्रिटिश मनुष्य, त्याला काही माहीत सुद्धा नाही, गंध सुद्धा नाही आपल्या ह्याच्याबद्दल, आपल्या संस्कृतीबद्दल ज्याला बिलकुल माहिती नाही, अशा माणसाला आपल्या डोक्यावर कशाला बसवलं माहिती. दुसरा त्यांना कोणी मिळाला नव्हता का? हीच एक चूक गांधीजींनी केली आणि त्या चुकीच्या आजपर्यंत आपण फळं भोगतो.
Did you continue this idea of yours of trying to get this mass experience going through your work with Mahatma Gandhi?
No, no, that time it was different. It was an emergency. Of course, in a small way, I contributed also because he loved me very much. He used to call me Nepali, you see. Nepali is our face, you see. The Chinese face is Nepali face, you see, that because I have broad this thing. And he always used to call me Nepali. He loved me very much. But he was a man born for an emergency when our country was to be politically independent. And that was his thing. But one thing I must say, though he was a political leader, and a political leader need not worry about spirit and religion and all that, but he considered our country to be a land of yoga. And he always based his all theories and philosophies and also his activities on the fiber that was India, that the fiber is we are very religious people, and to understand what is religion is and how to create an atmosphere of satisfaction in the people. So he had that within him, but he didn't talk of realization that and as a I was a little child of 7 years, you see. So I used to play about with him, and he was very fond of oranges. So I would make some orange juice for him and give him orange juice and this and that. And he used to discuss with me sometimes small things, you know. And I remember once I told him that, why do you make everybody get up so early? If you want to get up, you can get up, but why do you make everyone get up early? He said, but you get up very early. I said, it's all right for me, but everybody cannot get up very early. He said, no, they must be made to get up. So I said, but why should we make them do that? He said that, you see, just now we are passing through crisis. We have to fight the British and we have to get our independence, and if people are lethargic, then how are we going to do it? So we have to be disciplined, you see. So he said, we must have discipline, otherwise it won't be all right. And then I told him that a day will come when we'll have our inner discipline. That would be much better. So he knew I was a very wise person and used to love me and also respect me. But in a very, I should say, in a very, very fatherly manner. And he would discuss things with me, which was, I would say, he impressed me by many things. One of them is his sense of integrity with himself. See. He was absolutely honest to himself. That's something so great about him, which I appreciated. He never cheated himself. This is the greatest thing about him. And in money matters, in anything, he was so integrated. Whatever he said, he did. He criticized himself, he looked at himself, he watched himself. But for him, realization was not the problem. That was not the problem at that time. The problem was different. But after independence, we should have taken to realization that was the main problem we had. But after realization, we had problems of, say, partition and other things, and the diversion of the whole attention, the whole nation, you see, was on the wrong things. We had to solve this problem and solve that problem, and nobody thought of realization at the time. Normally, it should be so. Gandhiji was a tremendous man. One has to learn a lot from him. He was not at all a hypocrite. That's one thing. And he was not like modern, we say, politicians who say something, do something. No. He was very outspoken, and always he put himself on the testing point. And he used to confess if he made mistakes immediately. One very great incident I remember when I was a small child. They were having a meeting together, and we girls were there only sitting, giving them water and things to all the people. All the big people were there, like Jawaharlal Nehru was there, and also Maulana Azad. All these people were sitting there. They were discussing something. And then suddenly Mahatma Ji said that now it's very late, we'll have lunch here. So they said, yes, we'll have lunch here. They had to go to the guest house, which was far away. So Mahatma Ji asked for the Ma, his wife. She had gone out. So he got up, he had a key with him, you see, always, of the storeroom. He opened the storeroom. And he asked the people who were in charge of cooking to measure everything according to the people there are properly, everything, you see. And then when they measured it out, everything was done, then he put the key back. And then he went and sat there nicely. So these people said, Bapu, we did not know you have to take so much trouble, you see, to go all the way and measure out everything for us. It didn't take much time, about 15 minutes, but still. So he said, what do you think? This is the blood of my country. I cannot allow it to be wasted. See, that's the sign of a person who understands the value of public money. That's just ingrained in him. But those who saw him also felt that, look at this man who is living like a ascetic, absolutely, in the sense that he would not touch the public money. And that is one of the keys for all the leaders. If they are absolutely above the money, then only people will respect. Otherwise, there's no way out. But you find these days in every country so much of corruption, hypocrisy, then you are really shocked.